Okay, Shanna, I think for most of us, our banking app has simply become a reflex. We open it, we glance at the main balance on the screen, and we close it.
Guilty. Every day. That's me. It's a 5-second check-in, right? You see the number and you think, okay, I've got money, and I move on with my day.
But in doing that, we're walking past a whole suite of incredibly powerful tools that are just sitting there waiting, begging to be used. It's like owning a smartphone and only ever using it to make phone calls.
Oh, perfect analogy. And these apps really can do so much more than just show you a number. They can help you save, protect you from fraud, and really make managing your money almost effortless. And today, we're going to explore some of those wonderful hidden gems.
Welcome back to Making Sense of Your Sense. I'm Daniel Hill.
And hello, friends. I'm Shanna Browning. And today, we're going to take a guided tour of a tool most of us really use every day, but might not be using it to its full potential, your mobile banking app.
And we're going to highlight 4 powerful features that can save you time, give you more control, and help you feel more confident about your finances, all from the palm of your hand.
Pretty powerful tool. Daniel, let's start with a feature that I believe is one of the most powerful and underutilized tools for avoiding fees and spotting fraud.
I think I know where you're going with this. Account alerts. We've mentioned them before in many of our episodes.
Yep.
But the capabilities go so much further than people even realize.
I want you to think of alerts as kind of like your own personal financial security card.
Oh, that's good.
And it's sending you a text or email the moment something important happens. It's about turning a passive account into a proactive one. And what are some of the most useful alerts people can set up right now?
Well, there are a few that I recommend for everyone. And I want to group them into 2 categories. Security, obviously, because I'm the security officer.
That's right.
And awareness. So for security, the large transaction alert is number 1. You can set your own threshold, say $200. The app will then send you an instant notification anytime a transaction over that amount posts to your account. This is fantastic for fraud detection. If you're at home on a Tuesday and you get an alert for a $500 purchase in another state, you instantly know that your card has been compromised and you can act immediately.
Yeah, because $500 is more than my $200 threshold.
Exactly, yes.
So yes. So it really is an early warning system in real time. Okay, so that's the security side. What about the awareness alerts?
Well, these are ones that help you manage your day-to-day cash flow. The low balance alert. Now, we've talked about this alert many times through many of our episodes, and it is the best tool for preventing overdrafts and managing your account. Setting an alert when your balance drops below $100, let's say, gives you a crucial heads up to stop spending or transfer funds before a problem occurs. Now, Shanna, the next feature, I think this one has been a game changer in terms of convenience. But I'm still surprised about how many people have never tried it or are nervous about it.
And I get that, but I love it. I used it just the other day myself, so I love it. It's mobile check deposit. And it's really the ability to deposit a paper check using the camera on your phone.
Exactly. For anyone who still gets a paper check from a job or a side hustle or as a gift from grandma, this feature eliminates the need to make a special trip to the bank or an ATM. Let's walk people through it, but also provide some pro tips to make sure it works perfectly every time.
You got it. It's a great idea. So what's the first and most important step?
Well, the first most important step is the endorsement on the back of the check. The endorsement is where you sign your name. And right below it, you absolutely must write for mobile deposit only. Some checks have a box that you can check that says for mobile deposit only. That's another option that you can use.
Okay.
But it's a critical security feature. It creates a restrictive endorsement that prevents the check from being cashed or deposited a second time. If you forget this step, the deposit will most likely be rejected.
So it really is your very first step. Got it. So we sign it and we write for mobile deposit only. Then what?
Then you open your banking app. You find the deposit check or check deposit feature. You'll be prompted to enter the amount of the check. After that, the app will use your phone's camera. And here's the pro tip. Number 1, lighting and background matter. Place the check on a dark, flat surface like a kitchen table or a desk, not your lap or a patterned tablecloth. And make sure you're in a well-lit room to avoid shadows.
Because the app really needs to be able to read the numbers on the check clearly.
Precisely. You'll take a clear picture of the front, making sure all 4 corners are visible in the frame. Then you'll flip it over and take a picture of the endorsed back. The app will show you the images and the amount for you to confirm. You hit submit and you're done.
Wow. Pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
What should you do with that paper check, though, after you've deposited? I know some people are probably just tempted to rip it up immediately and throw it away.
Well, Shanna, that's pro tip number 2. Don't trash it right away. You should hold on to that physical check in a safe place for at least a week, or until you see that the funds have been fully credited to your account and are no longer pending. Once you've confirmed the deposit is complete, then you can destroy the check, and preferably with a shredder.
Always with the shredder.
Hey everyone, it's Daniel Hill from First Century Bank. If you've enjoyed listening to Making Sense of Your Sense, and you found our tips helpful for your financial journey, I want to ask you a quick favor. Please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe or follow button on your favorite podcast app. It's the best way to make sure you never miss an episode, and it helps other people in our community find the show. We also really want to hear from you. Do you have a question we haven't answered yet, or just want to let us know what you think of the podcast? If you're listening on Spotify, you can leave us a comment directly on the episode page, or you can always send us an email at podcast@fcbtn.com. We're building this show for you, and your feedback helps us make it even better. Thanks so much for listening and for being part of this journey with us. For our next feature, I want to talk about something that gives you an incredible amount over the control and security of your debit card.
And, I'll be honest, full transparency, I sometimes forget this is there even on our own. So this is great for me as well. But you're talking about card controls or card management.
Exactly. This is the section of the app that many people never open. But it's like a remote control for your debit card. The most powerful tool in this section is the simple on-off switch.
And what's the main reason that I or someone would want to use that?
Well, the most common use case is for a lost or misplaced card, and it's a huge stress reliever. Let's say you're out running some errands, you get home and you find your debit card, or rather, you can't find your debit card. You have that moment of panic. Did I drop it in the store? Did I leave it on the counter at the coffee shop? Did someone steal it from my purse?
And I've had all of those thoughts. And your first instinct is immediately to call the bank, which now you can't find that number either. But you want to call the bank and cancel it immediately.
Right. But what if it's just in your jacket pocket or it fell between the seats of your car? If you cancel it, you're without a card for a week or until you can get a new one. Instead, the first thing you should do is open your app, go to card management, and toggle that card to off.
So, you're telling me the card is instantly deactivated?
Instantly. It cannot be used for any purchases or ATM withdrawals. It's completely useless to anyone who might find it. This gives you the peace of mind to look for it without worrying that a thief is draining your account. If you find it an hour later, you just open the app and toggle it to on, and you're back in business. No need to cancel, no need to get a new card, and it turns a potential crisis into a minor inconvenience.
I really wish I remembered this one more because I could truly use it, and it is a fantastic feature. So it's a temporary reversible solution that prevents a huge headache.
Exactly. And there's another, more proactive way to use it for even greater security. And I love security. If you're someone who primarily uses a credit card for your daily purchases, but keeps your debit card for ATM withdrawals, you can keep your debit card turned off by default.
Get out of here. Seriously? So you just leave it off most of the time?
Yeah. The card is essentially dormant and secure. Then right before you walk up to the ATM, you take 10 seconds to open the app, toggle the card on, make your withdrawal, and then toggle it right back off when you're done. It dramatically reduces the risk of your card number being stolen by a scammer at an ATM or used for fraudulent online purchases if your data is never compromised in a breach.
Man, Daniel, it's a great tip. It turns your debit card into a tool you activate only when you need it. So while the on-off switch is the star of the show, it's still worth exploring that section of the app for other features, right?
Absolutely. While you're in this section of the app, it's a great idea to just explore the other options available. You can often set up more specific alerts for different transaction types, which is just another fantastic layer of real-time security.
I mean, this has really been fantastic. It's truly finding a bunch of secret little passages in a house that you've lived in for years. And that brings us to this week's actionable tip.
Your action item for this week is simple. Explore one feature.
We want you to open your mobile banking app sometime in the next 48 hours. But instead of just glancing at your balance, your mission is to find and explore one of the features we've talked about today that you've never used before.
If you've never set up an alert, just go into the alerts menu, set up a low balance alert. If you have a paper check sitting in your wallet, use the mobile check deposit feature to deposit it right now. Or go into the card management section and just try toggling your card off and then back on again to see how it works.
We promise you're not going to break it.
No.
It'll be fine. And so the goal this week is to move beyond being a passive viewer of your bank account and becoming an active user of the powerful tools at your disposal. 2 minutes. Just take the 2 minutes, try one new thing, and you're going to unlock a new level of convenience and control.
That little computer in your pocket is one of your best tools for financial clarity, which is what we're all about. Thank you for joining us today to learn how to make the most of it.
And be sure to tune in next week for our very important episode, Your Annual Financial Checkup. Until then, I'm Shanna Browning.
And I'm Daniel Hill. Thanks for making us a part of your week. Now, go out and make some sense of your sense.